All right, so this chapter focuses on Ahaz, king of Judah, who turns deeply into idolatry and compromises Judah's faith by copying pagan practices. It shows how far the southern kingdom is drifting from God, okay? So the first part of this chapter covers Ahaz's reign in idolatry. Ahaz, son of Jotham, becomes king at age 20 and reigns 16 years in Jerusalem, okay? Unlike David, he does not what is right in God's eyes. Instead, he follows the ways of the kings of Israel. He even sacrifices his own son in the fire, practicing the abominations of the surrounding nations, right? He offers sacrifices and incense at the high places, on hills and under green trees. Ahaz sinks Judah into paganism, including child sacrifice. Terrible, right? The second part of this chapter covers war and appeal to Assyria, right? Rezin, king of Aram, which is in Syria, and Pekah, king of Israel, attack Jerusalem. They besiege Ahaz but cannot conquer him, okay? Ahaz sends messengers to Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, saying, "I'm your servant and vassal. Come up and save me." He takes silver and gold from the temple and palace treasuries as tribute. Assyria attacks Damascus, captures it, deports its people, and kills Rezin. Instead of trusting God, Ahaz buys protection through compromise with a foreign empire. Third part of this chapter covers a pagan altar in God's temple. Ahaz visits Damascus to meet Tiglath-Pileser. He sees a pagan altar there and sends its design to Uriah, the priest in Jerusalem. Uriah builds a copy in the temple before Ahaz returns. Ahaz offers sacrifices on it: burnt offerings, grain offerings, drink offerings, and blood of peace offerings. He moves the bronze altar of the Lord to the side and uses it only for himself. He also changed the temple furnishings and structures to please the king of Assyria. Ahaz desecrates God's temple, blending worship of the Lord with pagan idolatry and foreign influence. Okay, a death of Ahaz. Okay, Ahaz continues altering the temple for Assyria's demands. Okay, and he dies and is buried in Jerusalem. Okay, his son Hezekiah succeeds him. Judah desperately needs a godly king. Hezekiah will bring a reform in the next chapter. Okay, so what are the key lessons from this chapter here for King 16, the second King 16? The first one is idolatry corrupts worship. Ahaz not only tolerated idols, he imported them directly into God's temple. Second, child sacrifice shows the depths of rebellion. Ahaz went as far as killing his own son to false gods. Third lesson, compromise with the world and slaves. Instead of trusting God, Ahaz submitted to Assyria, trading freedom to false security. Fourth lesson, leaders shape spiritual direction. Ahaz's sins led Judah deeper into apostasy, showing how dangerous ungodly leadership is, okay? So Ahaz, king of Judah, abandons God, practicing idolatry and even child sacrifice under threat from Aram and Israel. He pays Assyria for help, so plundering the temple, and he then installs a pagan altar in God's temple, corrupting worship. He dies in disgrace, leaving the throne to his son Hezekiah.